How would you like to know how to make money in the restaurant business, right? You didn't open up your restaurant to be a charity in the first place, did you? Unless you're a church. We're going to talk about that in 2 seconds. Hello, this is Dave Scott Peters, creator of the Restaurant Prosperity Formula. And before I go into how to make money in the restaurant business, do know that this video channel, this YouTube channel is dedicated to helping you make more money. So do me a favor, if you'd like to be alerted to my weekly tips, make sure you subscribe right now, maybe even like this video. So how do I make money in the restaurant business? I'm going to give you 3 tips that you've got to pay attention to. And it all comes down to understanding your numbers. Look, that which we measure improves. That's what it comes down to. So let's go through the 3 things. Number 1, it starts with a budget, that nasty word. And this budget is not the thing that you put together when you went to ask for money to open the first time, right? We all went to the bank and said, please give me money, please, please, please. And here's what I think I'm going to do. And then it collects dust. A year later, you look at it and go, what was I thinking? That's not a budget. A budget literally sets your targets for every single month, and we measure on a routine basis. We take our P&L and put it right up against it, which means the second part that you've got to do in order knowing your numbers is having timely, accurate P&Ls. Now, this means you've got to take control of your chart of accounts. You don't have a CPA tell you what your chart of accounts should be. Now, they should, if they're restaurant-based, they should suggest a chart of accounts, but all too often I see mistakes like Uber Eats as a sales category. That's a payment method. I'll see things like food cost, and then I see something called liquor cost, and that has bottled beer, draft beer, wine, liquor. We need to split those things up. I see things like front of house labor, back of house labor, salaried labor, hourly wages. I need that broken up by position. And then every line item I go down, if I looked at your budget, or I'm sorry, your P&L, and I said, what goes in this number? And you go, I don't know, I got to call my accountant. That is a shitty chart of accounts. You've got to tell your accountant what that chart of accounts looks like, split everything up so that you can have accurate numbers. And then you need to provide that data to your CPA, to your accountant, your bookkeeper, whoever you're using on a monthly basis, those numbers as fast as possible so they can get you the numbers back to you within 5 days after they've got it. Because when I have accurate, timely P&Ls and I've got a budget, I can see where I hit or missed and I can adjust. And that comes down to the third piece. When I put them side by side and I want to make that adjustment, that is a budget variance report. Now, why is that important? Number 1, on a monthly basis, I do the whole P&L because that way I can see where I hit or missed. I can make adjustments through the next 11 months, the next 10 months, the next 9 months to make sure I make up the money that I may have lost or not earned that I should have. And then I want you thinking about weekly budget variance reports for your prime costs, cost of goods sold, and labor costs. Because in doing so, when I'm off, and I can see I'm off $500 in the first week in food cost, I can work with my management team to put out specials that are high ring at the register, low food costs to make that $500 back. When I see that we had all this training in that first week and my kitchen labor is too high, we can talk about strategies of reducing labor over the next 3 weeks without hurting guest satisfaction, hurting our service levels, our ticket times, that we can make small adjustments to make that money back. See, that which we measure improves. If you want to make more money in your business, if you truly want to make more money in the restaurant business, you've got to understand your numbers. And that's budgets, that's P&Ls, and budget variance. Look, share with me some of your ideas in the comment section below on how you're measuring.